Hello and welcome along to this Christmas house tour. I hope you're okay and sending lots of love to you. So this is our beautiful Georgian home and I'm going to show you all around the downstairs. Starting off outside, kept it really simple this year, just a wreath on the door and a couple of little trees, these funny ones in pots, and they've got lights on and I put some bells on them. Got some lemon trees that are just in here still doing quite well. Another funny little tree over here with the bells on and the lights. They look so nice at night time. And we've got a little reindeer who's hiding at the back here. He's lost an antler and I think he lost something else. Oh, he's found his other eye. That's good. He had an eye missing. So little reindeer who's still doing very well after all this time. And a beautiful wreath on the door. And I've had this for a good few years and I put a different colour bow on it yesterday. So this lovely red bow. Right, let's go inside. Into the hallway. Oh, hello Rufus. Hello gorgeous dog. That was perfect timing, Rufus Doofus. So into the hallway. Inside here I've got my lovely little potted tree. Let me just open the door and let some more light in. So this was from Rufus wants a gravy bone. This was from Tesco and it was only £15, and after Christmas I'm hoping to put it outside and then put it in the front garden. Fingers crossed it'll be okay. So I've watered it, I'm looking after it, and hopefully it will last. And on this lovely little tree I've got some sliced oranges that we dehydrated, some little wooden stars and lots of little red bows. So that is the tree. Let me just step back. I've got my stars here. Oh, let me go over here. The little stars that I've had for years, and I've just put them that way so we've got a bit more room in the hallway, because there's normally a table here, but I thought with people coming in and out, it's quite nice to have some space. Right, I'm going to shut the door, and it's a lovely bright day today, so the sunshine is coming into the hallway, which is really nice. And then over here I've got this garland that I made. Hello again, Rufus. So I didn't make it, obviously, I just put it together. It's from eBay, and I think it's a Norfolk pine garland, so I just put a couple of those on our banisters. You may have seen a video I put a little thin one on, and it just didn't look quite right, did it, Rufus? It didn't look quite right, so it just needed to be a bit more chunky. And then I added these the bow garland from Home Bargains. And over here, this is our hallway table that is normally over there, but I've put it here, and actually I quite like it here. It's quite nice having a table here, and I've just put some little things on, a little reindeer, the little house, this funny thing from a charity shop a couple of years ago, paper trees, and some Christmassy flowers that are kind of on their way out, but some of them are okay. I think it's mostly just foliage now, actually. So hopefully that will last until Christmas. So that is everything on here. Let's go in here. Hello, you want a gravy bone? Okay, hang on. Do you want a gravy bone? There you go. He's happy with his gravy bone. And then if I step back, there's like a mini hallway in our house, and I've got a light up star here that was from Home Bargains, not Home Bargains, B&M, and then I've just put a little bit of something up there that was also from B&M. So back out to the hallway. So through here and into the kitchen. This is our kitchen island. Just got some mince pies on here, some candles, little paper trees, a Christmas mug of the day. I'll have that in a bit. Some flowers and oranges. And I made up this shelf the other day. So over here onto our Arga. Don't look too closely because the dust is probably showing up in the sunshine. And I changed over the shelves the other day because it was looking too summery. And it had loads of little bottles on. So I've just added just a few bits and bobs. In the middle there, the tree is actually a charcuterie board. So I'll probably take that down and use it and put a different one up there. And just some other bits along here to make it feel Christmassy. And then over here in this corner I've got a big bow. I was sent that from Piglet in Bed, and I think it looks really pretty there. Just some little Christmas tree here and some mulled rosé. Be having that later. I like how it looks now. I like that shelf up there. Rufus, you look so cute. And then on this shelf here, on this lovely big unit, got some candles, a nutcracker, and just a few little things to decorate it. I was just searching for things to put there, and a lovely wreath up there and all my teapots. And then let me show you my paper chains, so I spent quite a while actually. You know, I think paper chains are going to be quite quick using up old wrapping paper, but I spent ages because there's obviously quite a lot. And then I joined them in the middle. So this is just leftover wrapping paper, and then I chopped some other bits of it just to put it together. And some bows from Home Bargains. They were, I think they were 3 for £1, those bows. They're very pretty, Rufus, like you. So yeah, I've got the paper chains. I love how they look in the light. And I've got some paper chains up there in the corner. I actually used leftover wrapping paper from Ewan and Luke. I just used the odds and ends that had presents in. So that's up there. And I haven't really done much with those shelves actually. I've just put some of the bottles there that were on the shelf above the Arga. I've got one of my oldest Christmas decorations. So this was my mum's, my childhood wreath. So I put it up here. It's so pretty. I've turned around so you can see the paper chains there all the way down to the floor across, and the other side as well. We're going to go back through here and into the snug room. This is probably my favourite room. We spend a lot of time in here watching telly and relaxing, and we've all got our little place on the sofa. Rufus loves it in here. So I haven't put too many decorations in here. Sorry, ignore the trampoline outside. Just got a little tree up there. I've lit a couple of candles, some fairy lights here. You always need fairy lights. A lovely plant that's doing very well. And I think that's about it. Just some stars, stockings here, and a couple of lovely blankets, and a very cute cushion that I got the other day from B&M. It just needed a little pretty cushion. I've actually got some green cushions. They're upstairs that I'll add in here. I completely forgot to put them in here, but they go really nicely in here with this sort of burgundy throw. We had one of them, and then it's the comfiest, fluffiest, snuggliest throw, so we were all wanting to use it. So I went back and got another one of these. I'm saying throw, I mean blanket, like fleecy blanket. So that's the snug room, looking snuggly. And that is a bioethanol log burner that we haven't put on for ages actually. It doesn't kick out too much of too much heat, but it is really nice, but it's not like gonna heat the whole house, but it does look quite nice. I love the snug room. Right, we're gonna go back through the hallway into the dining room. Oh, let me show you this first actually. So I did show this the other day when I did my Christmas decorating video. So it's just a wreath from a charity shop, and I put loads of bows on it, and then added these long bows from B&M, and then I cut the bottoms just to make them look a bit more high end. I'm pleased with that. It took me about 2 minutes to do, and I think it looks nice. Cards for the neighbours, must give those to the neighbours, mustn't forget. And then into our dining room. I love this room. I love this view actually. We got these beautiful doors that we kind of leave. Well, actually they're open and they are closed. It just depends. They look so lovely, especially at Christmas. They've got the red glass in the corners of the windows. I put some bows on. I put on everything actually, in the pictures and everywhere. So we'll just go through here. I've got the Christmas tree, big Christmas tree that I got last year. It was secondhand from Facebook Marketplace. I think it's originally John Lewis. I was meant to change the tree topper, but I can't reach, so that has to stay on. I put so many decorations on here, all sorts, some old ones, new ones, bows, loads of different things. I was meant to make up the table with I've got a lovely Ralph Lauren, oh, just walked into the door, Ralph Lauren tablecloth, but I didn't get around to it. I'm losing the light. It's going dark really early at the minute, so just while the sun is out, I thought I'd try and film. So very simple. There's not even a place setting. I've just chucked some things on here. So I love this gingham tablecloth, and then little garland I showed you the other day, some tea lights, and up here I've got my main fireplace garland. I did do a video on this, so it took me, I think I spent about a day doing it and really enjoyed it, so you might have watched that video, but it's just full of different things. I've got some real things in here and loads of artificial foliage all shoved in here, and then I added some little berries the other day, the same ones in the wreath. I think they just give it a nice little pop of colour. I've got some lights as well, so I'll put those on later. I put a couple of stockings here. These are my Sophie Allport ones. I've had them for years. and I've just filled them with, I think there's tissue in there or something. And I got this lovely star this morning from the charity shop. It was only it was £1. I got 2 of them. So I just shoved that on there. And in this corner, this alcove, lots of mulled wine, as you can see, and then all my glasses, so a little bit random up there, but that's fine. And then down here is a bar cart thing with glasses and different glasses on, things we can use, and little Santa Claus. That's actually from Lee's nan got us that. Really sweet. I like that little decoration. It's very cute. Right, I'll turn around. I'll clean the fire again. I just need to put that on. This other alcove over here, you can see the paper chains again. Really, they're so effective, aren't they? They're so cheap, and you can just use odds and ends. I just do them really badly, actually. I just put on bits of sellotape, so if you look close, they're actually terrible, but I don't think anyone looks at paper chains closely. I hope not anyway, because yeah, I am a bodger. Right, let me just stand back. I'm just walking into a plant. Another alcove full of little Christmas bits here, and that's another star I got this morning from the charity shop. I really like that. This is my real ivy plant that is just doing so well. I'm trying not to get the glare. I do apologise if this video is a little bit glary. It's really bright and low, and then all of a sudden the sun will just go, won't it? I think it's sunset today is about 3:10. It's really, really early. Rufus is still having a lovely, snuggly little snooze. Oh no, I've just noticed I've got to do a couple more paper chains at the bottom. That doesn't matter, does it? I'll hide you. No one will know. No one will. Oh no, hang on, let me hide that round there. And there's another room I nearly forgot, our green living room, where we go for Christmas. That is the most popular room at Christmas. So let's go to the living room, and then I think the tour is nearly done. So I've shown you around the kitchen, the dining room, the shelves, the Christmas tree, and not too much over on this side, just some plants and a couple of little stockings over there, a few different decorations. Right, through here into the green living room. Oh, it's getting dark, isn't it? This is the most popular room at Christmas because of the open fire, and there's you can get loads of people in here. Everyone loves this room. Usually we just use the snug room, but Christmas or when we have people over, this is the place to be. Let me just put the lights on the tree. I've just turned around on this side. There's not really much in the way of Christmas. I need to change these pictures at some point. I'm not sure what to do there, but I need something different, or maybe just change the pictures and the frames. So I'll have a think. I need some inspiration. I've got some lilies here. I think they're going to be done in a couple of days. And in that corner, just some artificial flowers, the ones I got from the range. And I've just turned around. You can see the tree in more detail. It's huge. I think it's 8 foot or 9 foot. It's absolutely massive. It's from the White Company, and I got it in the sale for a really good price quite a few years ago. And it normally goes on the landing, but we normally have a real tree in here, but it's so beautiful that it looks great, I think, and it's massive. And you can hang heavy baubles on because it's really sturdy. I've got all kinds of baubles on here. So I've got, I think every childhood bauble, every sort of Christmas decoration Toby made when he was little, trips we've had, things we've got, London Eye. These are from my childhood. One's Toby made. And this is probably my favourite Christmas decoration of them all. My mum made that for me when I was little. And yeah, it really reminds me of her. So it's really nice having that on the tree. I love that decoration. It means a lot to me. And then, all kind of other ones down here. I think there's a really old one of Lee's somewhere. Where's that gone? I think he's down here. I've probably showed you him before. Oh, here he is. I don't know if Lee made him, but that's a really old one from Lee's family. So he has to go. He has to go on here as well. So he's got a good spot at the front. Look who's back. It's the little love. Yeah, it's you again. Right, so let me step back. So I think I've done a pretty rubbish job of this, the mantelpiece here. I had a garland thing and I just shoved it all on there. So it doesn't look its best. I do apologise, but it will do. it's fine. I had another bow garland from Home Bargain, so I put that here with some of these stick things from M&S, another garland, a couple of bits of real and some bits of fake, you know, artificial foliage. And these shelves are a little bit random, Christmas cards and a few bits and bobs on. So not the best decorating ever, but it will do. And some more things just up here and pictures, and I think this will do. What do you reckon, Rufus? I think the tree is just lovely and that makes up for it, doesn't it? Does that make up? He's after another gravy bone. And I don't know if anyone can help, but we put this up today. I went to switch it on and it doesn't work. It's a light up stag that I got years ago and we use it every year and it's stopped working. So I don't know what to do. I am sorry it's not on. I wanted it to look magical when we walked in here, but I'll have to just put some fairy lights on it. So that's our main living room, the green living room. I just need to bring a big pile of blankets in here. But yeah, this is the main room for Christmas. We all sit round in here. We light the fire and the telly's on, play games, coffee table there. And it's a really nice sociable room. So I'm looking forward to being here this Christmas. I think that is the end of the Christmas house tour, so I really hope you enjoyed it. I tried to do it in one take, but that's not really realistic. But thank you so much for watching. I'm in my pyjamas looking quite dreadful, so I'm not even going to say hi on camera. I do hope that's okay. I'm normally on it all the time. Hello, do you want your food? Is that what it is? Is it dinner time? He has dinner quite early. Yeah, okay. He sneezes for yes. So thank you for watching. Thank you for staying to the end. I'll do one more video before the end of Christmas to say hello. And my dad's coming here and I think I'll try and get him on the vlogs as well. And just before I go, I've lit the fire. So I just wanted to show you with the lights on the garland and the fire lit. So it's going to get really nice and warm in here. I think I'm going to have a little mulled wine, Rufus. What do you reckon? So thanks for watching. Thank you for staying to the end. And yeah, if you enjoyed it, give it a like. Make sure you subscribe. And I shall speak to you soon. Have a lovely day. And I hope you enjoyed my house tour, my Christmas house tour.